Again, the Marcus Harper Podcast, weekly on the SME Network. Check me out. Life is good.
What is ID Life? Well, over the last 18 years, a group of scientists and doctors have been working on the development of a one-of-a-kind nutritional supplement program that takes all the guesswork out of what you need and delivers your truly personalized pharmaceutical-grade nutrition with your name on it directly to your door. Through the integration of thousands of medical and scientific studies, answers you provide to the free assessment, and more than 5,470 algorithms that process the data, ID Nutrition recommends what you need, leaves out what you don't, and blocks things known to the system to have possible adverse effects based on the answers you provide. The result is a program that is revolutionizing the health and wellness industry. Welcome to ID Life. For more information, just go to thedougstewartshow.idlife.com. That's thedougstewartshow.idlife.com. Do you have your own radio show? Are you an artist or a DJ? BB Mobile Apps is the solution for you. They specialize in creating mobile apps for entertainers. That's right. You can have your own mobile app where your followers can hear your shows or music, watch your videos, and view all your social networks in one place. You can even make money with banner ads and send push notifications directly to your audience to make sure they get your messages. Everyone has their phones on them, right? A mobile app will add credibility to your brand because your content will be accessible to them while they're on the go. BV Mobile Apps also makes apps for bloggers, actors, and producers. The process only takes about 20 minutes. Just go to bvmobileapps.com and click Get Started Now. That's bvmobileapps.com and tell them the Doug Stewart Show sent you. This is Doug Stewart from the Two Live Stews here to tell you about the team at Strickland Security. Let's face it. The metro Atlanta area is a great place to live, but like most major cities, it has a crime problem. There is nothing more important than ensuring the safety of your family and your home. And for business owners, protecting your business is critical because it's your livelihood. Strickland Security can satisfy all of your security needs. The staff at Strickland Security has a combined 55 years of experience in the business of protecting people and property. From alarm systems to uniformed security guards and everything in between, Strickland Security has an affordable solution for you. To see a list of all their security services, visit their website at stricklandsecurity.com or give them a call at 800-422-9075. That's 800-422-9075. Again, that's stricklandsecurity.com.
Jam. Oh, jam, jam, titty jam for me, yeah.
Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show, Man Talk Monday. You can give us a call at 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. What else happened basketball-wise this weekend that I missed talking about because I wasn't here Thursday or Friday? You obviously had the NBA draft. Really, the big news coming out of that is really no big news. Everybody knew that the number one pick in the draft would be by the Philadelphia 76ers, and they take Ben Simmons. And then number two, the Lakers did take Brandon Ingram. I'm happy about that. I'm happy it worked out like that. I've talked about it for weeks. I really like Ingram. Reminds me of Kevin Durant, man. Reminds me of Kevin Durant. A couple of bad things about Ingram, though, is he's skinny as all outdoors. They said that man could slide through a wet straw and not get wet. That's how damn skinny he is. Like 190 pounds, 6'10", 190 pounds. I'm 190 pounds. I'm 5'10". So this man is over a foot taller than me, and I'm the same weight as him. That's a problem. But, hey, maybe he'll add some weight, man, but he has a dynamic skill set. I was happy about that, being a Laker fan. And Ben Simmons goes to the Philadelphia 76ers. We'll see. They're comparing this cat to LeBron. They kind of compared Andrew Wiggins to LeBron, too. Not so much. Wiggins is a solid player, but he ain't no damn LeBron. But they're saying and comparing Ben Simmons to LeBron as well. So we'll see how that works out. And the other news kind of sort of is Kevin Durant and his representatives have added a couple of teams to his list of free agent possibilities teams that he signs with. He's added the Boston Celtics, the Miami Heat, and the LA Clippers. What? And he's already set up, contact with San Antonio. He's going to talk to the people at Oklahoma City. And then the real wild card in this situation, man, is the Golden State Warriors. You know what, man? I guess I just got to get over it. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. I guess I got to get over it. And when I say get over it, I'm talking about this whole mentality of these young players teaming up with other players in the NBA, young in their careers. And see, that's the difference. Free agents used to go to teams that were on the cusp of winning a championship, but they all did that late in their years. The old school players, they did that just to try to get a ring, and it was accepted. It made sense for the most part. You want to try to get a ring. You had done all that you could do, on a team where you were the focal point, and, in your waning years, you want to go and join up with the team and try to win a championship. I mean, everybody did that. But these days, man, and LeBron really is the guy, the face of that. They got no problem going and playing with other superstars. They don't care about the fact that, they aren't the focal point of the team once again. They aren't the big piece. And Kevin Durant, it sounds like this cat is possibly going to play for the Golden State Warriors with the two-time MVP and Klay Thompson and this team that should have won in most people's minds and a second NBA championship. And it's not as bad as when LeBron did it and going to Miami, in my opinion, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. It's not as bad because I held LeBron in a higher light than I do Kevin Durant. I love Durant. I mean, he ain't that far behind LeBron, but I mean, LeBron is LeBron. And so I really hated that, and I would hate this too. Not as much as LeBron, but I would hate it too, man. These cats today just built different. We'll see. Now, I get it. I mean, it's Oklahoma City. And when I think Oklahoma City, all I think is cowboys and horses and whatnot, and rodeos. I get it. But the move to San Antonio, I mean, that ain't too far off from damn Oklahoma City. And then the Golden State. Golden State, you would be second fiddle. All right, let's establish that. You would be second fiddle, just like the way I thought about LeBron when he went to Miami. I was like, it's Dwayne Wade's team. Dwayne Wade at that point was just as accomplished or even more than LeBron. He had already had rings. You go to Golden State and you hook up with Steph and Klay, man, that's just not a good look, in my opinion, man. That's just so unmanly. Yeah. That's just... We'll see. Maybe this is just all talk and innuendo. Maybe he stays in, OKC, and maybe Westbrook re-ups as well in 2 years. I think Westbrook is up or is available to be a free agent after next year. So I don't know. I don't think Westbrook's going to stay. And, maybe and I saw somebody mention that, here it goes right here. My man Eugene Jackson in the chat room on Spreaker.com says, Doug, don't you think Russell Westbrook told Kevin Durant that after this season I'm out of Oklahoma? Makes sense for Kevin Durant to leave now. Yeah, it does. I guess because I don't believe Westbrook's coming back. I agree with that. Which is kind of crazy. You have to remember this. The team that you're a part of, they have the ability to pay you technically more money than anybody else. So when these cats do this, when they leave as free agents, man, they're giving up a lot of money. And you say, well, they're gazillionaires already. What's a couple of million? A couple of million is a couple of million, man. And so I never adhered to that whole philosophy. But we'll see. Let me grab a call. Caller, thanks for calling the Doug Stewart Show. What's your name? Where you calling from? What you want to talk about?
Doug Stewart, what it do? John Fisher in the building, baby.
John Fisher, host of the microwave show, the patty cake microwave here on SME. Bottom to the top. John Fisher, what are your thoughts on this Kevin Durant stuff, man, and these young cats in free agency?
I think, man, with the whole thing with these young cats in free agency is it's like the AAU era where all these guys, because AAU has gotten so popular in like the mid to late 90s and the early 2000s, where they don't have that level of pride that the players did back in the day, where they say, no, I don't want to play with you, I want to beat you.
Right.
And now because of AAU, all these guys are like, yeah, I'm going to play with them, why not?
Yeah, and you know what?
Kevin Durant goes to Golden State, there's no point on watching basketball.
Yeah, because, I mean, I would say they're guaranteed to win a championship, and you're exactly right. You make a great point, man. And I'm not a fan of the whole AAU phenomenon. And all of these cats, man, for the most part, they've played each other in some AAU tournament when they were in middle school and high school. They've crossed paths, and so they become cool, and they become so cool that it's uncomfortable for an old school dude like myself.
Yeah, and the thing about it is, though, the guys back in the day, Charles Barkley and Michael Jordan were best friends, but you were never going to see them playing on the same team because it was like, and in our era, too, it was you play against your homeboys, you want to bury your homeboy team. I know maybe you and Ryan, if y'all played a pickup game of basketball on opposite teams, you want to bury him and not just want to be like, I want to play with him. Yes,
great stuff. Appreciate the call, John.
I'm gone.
Yeah, he makes a very good point. I mean, a very, very solid point. It's just a different mentality now. And when LeBron did that, when he went to Miami, and a lot of y'all get mad at me because I'm saying this, but I've been saying this before, but a lot of the legends said the same thing. Like in their prime of their career, even though Barkley knew good and well that he wasn't going to win a championship during the Michael Jordan era, playing in Philadelphia, he would never, in his mind, he would never consider trying to, if he became a free agent or force a trade to go and play with Michael Jordan. You wanted to beat Michael Jordan. You don't want to team up with him. It's almost kind of like, conceding that you're not as good as another person. That's what competition is all about, trying to prove that you can beat them or that you are better than them. And today's mentality is not, I can't beat them, so I'll just join them. Who does that? I mean, you can't even use the excuse that it's about money. The NBA, I just mentioned this, the NBA set it up where the team that you're with can pay you more money. You can't even use that excuse. If you have that excuse to use, then I would be like, all right, he can make more money. I get it. He might be going to play with another stupendous, great player, but it's more money. I can't be mad at that. But that's not even an excuse they can use. They just want to go and play with Steph Curry and Klay Thompson? Huh? I don't like it, man. And I can hear all you young greenhorns in your car, on your phone, listening to the Doug Stewart show and saying, man, he sounds like an old crabby-ass man. Well, to all you damn greenhorns that are in your car saying that, that's fine. I'll be that. To quote the great Reg Man, I'll be that. We'll see. This might just be talk for nothing. Maybe Durant. If he were to go to some team where they needed a superstar, he would be the bona fide superstar. I wouldn't have a problem with that. And maybe he's the piece that takes them over the top. I wouldn't have a problem with that. But going to play with LaMarcus Aldridge and Kawhi Leonard and Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, and you were one game away from making it to the finals. And if OKC would have made it to the finals, they would have been favored. So I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I'm not going to get upset about this. And I guess I got to change my mentality about it and just understand that these kids are different today and just live with it and not get my blood pressure up because it is what it is. That don't mean I have to like it. I'm just being honest. Don't go away. Hour number 2 of the Doug Stewart Show coming up.
Ladies, have you been experiencing tough times lately? Is your man not eating the potato salad the way he used to? Things a little stressful at work? Well, I'm sure your girls have told you that there's a new spot in town. So come on over to SME After Dark and allow me, Christopher Tracy, and the Honorable Deacon Aloysius Forever Love serve you up with some solutions to your problems. in the Lonely Hearts Cafe.
If I tell you that I